Carrie, are you at King's Dominion?
I sure am.
That's
I mean,
nice.
nothing says King's Dominion more like this.
Oh wow. Are those? What is that? Is it like a
I,
boba? What
I
is?
I think they're potted plants with arms and legs.
Do you win those or do you buy those? I mean, one way or
I
the
mean,
other, you're
one
paying.
way or the other, there's an exchange of a copious amount of money. But
That sounds fun. So it's kid's birthday.
it's Augie and Wade's birthday
That's
in
awesome.
a week, and they, instead of a birthday party, each wanted to invite a friend over, spend the night, and go to King's Dominion.
And so you get to sit in the car and just chill while they get what's it called?
Well, so I have been with them for the morning, but as you know, Andy, I've had like every disc in my spine replaced. So
Yeah.
every single roller coaster has the sign like, "Do not ride if you've had a neck injury, spinal injury, ever had surgery." And I'm like, okay, all three are like
Yeah.
cannot get on
Boys
this
them
ride.
out.
So I just sit there and read my
Whereas
book.
Cotty, who's only had half of his spine replaced, is just
I mean,
flying around on loop de loops.
exactly. Exactly. So I just, sit and read my book and then carry the, golden inflatable banana that someone wins.
Wait, that sounds sweet. I want that. That's my kind of amusement park trip. We're going Dad's Club camping trip next weekend, and I may bring the electric because you can like hang out in it with the AC on, or even
Oh,
potentially sleep in
that's
it.
what
Like
I
one of my
meant.
buddies was like, I have a mattress that fits the back of it, so I want to at least have the option.
Yeah. Yeah, we brought both electric cars because we couldn't fit all the kids in just one.
Hmm.
Wait, and did you say it's a dad's club camping trip?
They might have. It's been getting renamed to just Parents Club, but it was historically Dad's Club, and then last
Is
year I
it
think we had
something you volunteer to join?
they all the kids want to go. They love it, and I mean it's so the parents have fun, but like the kids shoot squirt guns for 6 hours straight in like 90-degree heat and like outside of San Jose, while the dads are just and the parents are just kind of like chilling. It's definitely like something you do out of love, not something you
But
do for
is
fun.
it, but so the kids love the camping trip, but does the dad's club meet outside of the camping trip? Like, is this are
You know,
you
it's funny you say that. When
volunteering
it
or,
first started, we would have Thursday nights, first Thursday of every month. We would meet at the local pub called Behan's, and then it was Dad's Club, and that was like the meeting. And there was like a treasurer and a secretary, and then like they made it the Parents Club, and so the first Thursday, like a couple of moms showed up to Behan's, and they were like, "All right," and they like took out their notebooks and their pens, and the president of Dad's Club had to be like, "We've been caught. This is that's no business that happens at the Thursday night meetings. Jigs up."
and are these moms that are part of the parents club, are they the ones that you took to the adult magic show last week?
No, I wish. Just combine my worlds. No, this is straight up. But we'll see. I will say, as the town gets nicer, the camping outfits get more ridiculous. So last year, someone had like this Taj Mahal tent that was like, it was gigantic. It had like a huge middle pole, like a circus tent, and it was round. And I mean, I kid you not, it was probably 22 feet, in diameter. And like it took up like the size of like four, maybe it was like 20 feet. It took up the size of like four other camping things. So this year I noticed they picked another site that's like bigger. It's like twice the size, and the school hasn't gotten any bigger. So I think they're just preparing for like monster tents. Whereas we're going to be there in like our little pup tent.
So far, what are the craziest places you guys have made this happen from? Like across what, 5 years?
PBIs.
I lived
PBI.
in the in the Caribbean for the first 2.5 years of doing it, and then I mean, I've been in Patagonia once.
Mm-hmm.
I've done it
Was
from
that
New
Argentina?
Zealand, Andes,
Yeah, New Zealand. Then New Zealand. That's what I was remembering.
I mean,
and
okay.
Carrie's a
then
little more like she does it from like a resort in New Zealand. I do it from like a Denny's parking lot during a basketball tournament. That's kind of more the vibe.
I feel like you guys are about to swap places because the Kings Dominion parking lot really is
Yeah,
there's
you earned some credit for that one.
I know,
that's in the shit.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Um,
gotta
But
keep that loop
I
loop in sync.
Andy, the one the one that comes to mind is when you were in a RV park in North Dakota. Was it North Dakota?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
And like
crazy.
you were literally like, let me just drop the kids off at the creek at the campground and then I'll log on.
I remember on that trip, I didn't tell my job, so I was just working on the cross country drive, and then we had like a pretty big haul with like the whole partnership. It was like a big deal, and I had to like say something. It's that classic like you're on mute and then you have to get. And like and I was trying to drop them off, and these kids, there was like this like river, and there were these kids taking an inflatable mattress down the river, and they wanted to try it, and I was like, sounds good. And I was trying to like it was this big ass RV, and it got beached on a rock, like the oil pan or something. It was like crunching, and like, oh no. And I just remember being like, shit, like swearing, and then like realizing I was like, I'd like come off mute. So then I tried to be like, try to like turn on work mode. But I remember we just beat the crap out of the car, and I was like, oh, they're gonna like charge me for like the whole thing. No, you return an RV, they give it like the once over at most, and they're like, looks good, and you're like on your way. It was destroyed.
I feel like RV America was so happy for COVID. They won big in all of that as
Yeah,
like
for
every
sure.
American family.
Yeah, for sure. We were an El Monte family. Well, Care, I know you got prizes to
No,
win, and funnel cake to
no,
eat.
I really don't need to get back to the family, but we can. I would sit in
You
here
start
for the
anyway.
next 3 hours and
You
chat
can
with
be
you.
like,
But
oh, this is a tough one. You'd be like, it's so weird. It usually takes us like 35, 40 minutes. This time it took an hour and a half. I don't know what it
I
was.
don't know why
We were
exactly.
stumped.
I
Then
did
you're like,
pass.
if you have like a shopping bag, it's like, I don't know. I needed to go to the mall afterwards just to unwind.
I did notice right by the entrance as I was walking back to the car that there's a frozen cocktail stand. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
you know what
nice.
I'm doing. I mean,
Um,
all right, let's do it. Let's
let's get
see.
to it.
And how are you gonna type into your phone? What do you got there, Carrie? What's your
Well,
setup in the Rivian? Does Rivian
I have my,
have its own
it does
interface?
have
Full
Crossword, New York
full
Times
desktop rig.
crossword interface.
Yeah. Rivian's
no,
got standing desk, the whole thing. Yeah.
I have my computer with me and I am connected to the Rivian's internet now. So
Oh.
that seems to be doing better than my um, cell service, but I can try to switch back if need be.
It's looking good over
This
here.
podcast brought to you by Rivian Technology.
Absolutely.
All right, making arrangements. Making arrangements could be wedding themed, or funeral. Could be funeral themed. That'd be a fun Sunday.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's like
Uh,
crematory, whatever. Like what's the lady from Beverly Hills now doing?
Victoria,
Yeah, yeah.
Tori spelling.
Crema Queen Victoria.
You mean crematory spelling? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Crematory is spelling. Yeah. Okay, could be funerals, could be weddings, could be like arrangements, like the arrangement of the letters, like you move them around.
Well, I think that's
Um,
probably what it is. Or isn't also like at the back of, not that I know this, but at the back of like the
I know where you're going.
seeking arrangements.
Speaking arrangements.
Yeah.
I think yeah. That's funny that you say that. Maybe it is that. Yeah, so you're thinking maybe it's like a back page, like prostitution themed Sunday puzzle. Could be. Could be.
I mean, we've
Yeah.
already had love hotels this month, so or
I like
last
it.
week.
Yeah, you say it's funny they call it seeking arrangements, not making arrangements. Like they don't want to overpromise.
Right. You're just
Why not
seeking. We're
we're
not
just
going to
looking.
seal the
We're
deal.
just looking.
Exactly. All
Of
right.
course.
Warm shade of brown.
Uh, no, mauve's purple.
I I was going to say something like brick because warm implies like red, but I don't know if brick
Chestnut.
it's brick red.
Yeah.
One down.
Oh yeah, warm. Yeah.
Unlikely flyers in a saying.
Unlikely flyers.
Pigs.
Oh,
With
nice. Nice.
right? But then warm shut poop brown feels like it's
Poopy.
not
Yeah.
poopy.
What's this one?
Oh,
Ivory. Warm shade of white is ivory.
okay. So then, first name in stunts is evil.
Evil.
How do you spell it?
So warm shade of brown could be pecan. Isn't that a shade of brown?
Yeah.
I think it's IL.
Pecan.
IL?
Where y'all are from, you say pecan, I think.
Pecan.
Pecan. Obstacle course element.
Like
Cone?
grills, ropes,
Cone.
walls, mud.
I like cone.
Oh, cone. I like that.
Whole lot is a slew.
Slew.
Is that all you have to
You
tell
have
me?
to tell me.
Are we
Are
done?
we done? Are we? Yeah, I like. Are we done?
Big Apple
Big
Media.
Apple Media. NYT, New York Times. Talk about self-promotion. This is like a paid placement.
Exactly. Okay,
What's
here we go.
Jeanette?
Okay, legal nicety.
Oh.
Oh, see, I think it's evil is like,
Oh, evil's EVEL. You're right. Gene.
Yeah, you're
is
right.
it like genetic? So I bet it's arranged the
Oh,
letters.
it's a what are they called? Not panagrams. What are those called? Is that where you
Anagram.
rearrange the words? Scrambles. Whatever those are called. Genetic. But it's long though, you know?
Yeah.
What does the all caps mean to you guys?
It
We
means
don't
that
know, but it might mean that all the letters, that it's like just focus on the letters more than the word, that they have to be scrambled.
Oh.
Genetic. So let's see. Genetic. That would leave an L and a Y. Genetic. Genetically. Could be genetically.
but then, or maybe we just do it again. Genetically.
Genetically,
Yeah.
genetically. Or it could be, what if it's another thing? What if legal nicety
Yeah.
also becomes something else?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Genetically. Angelic.
Like I see it.
Yeah. Genetically, legacy.
Well, let's see if this works. Park known as a permanent World's Fair. Park.
Epcot.
Epcot.
King's Dominion to some.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's not ergo.
Else? You know, like else, I don't love that, but maybe.
Leader of the world's smallest country is the Pope.
Country.
Mm.
Oh, nice. I don't.
Shout out to the Pope.
My maps don't recognize Vatican City yet. Take things easy. Loaf. Loaf.
Oh, this could be wrong.
Oh,
could it be
ice it. What's that clue? What is sofa? So good. And then what's ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, Egyptian fertility ISIS. Yeah.
So good. Ostentatious is splashy.
Splashy.
Why?
Like
Muffler material, maybe.
Muffler. Oh, isn't a muffler? Could it be yarn, like earmuffs? Because like a muffler is made of like steel, right? Isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Well, let's see. Example
That
of
sounds
industry in Proverbs. Andy?
I mean,
Old Testament.
Proverbs 1-5. I'm pretty dialed in. Once you get into the
Right.
sixes, because they started to talk too much about business when you got to the sixes. You know, like what business? Art? Like what industry did they have back then besides like animal husbandry?
Right, that's what I was thinking. It's some kind of animal.
Yeah.
Or okay, well
Candle
this
maker.
is SLR, so I feel good. So maybe it is art.
Yeah, I do too. That's good.
But
That's
is
good.
art? Was it an industry?
I don't think so back then.
Oh, this is old. This is
Olaf.
No,
The
Olaf.
snowman.
No, is
No,
it
but
the
he
moose?
speaks. The moose or the reindeer. What's his name?
There we go.
Sven.
Sven. So it's not
Is it?
art.
Yeah. Sven. So what's an industry? Oh, ant? No. Example of industry, the ant. Wait, Proverbs I thought that was Aesop who did the ant and the grasshopper. He stole that from Proverbs. I mean, we're blowing the lid off the whole system.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right.
That was the
Totally.
first copyright suit in fiction.
Yeah. Moses is, yeah, yeah. Suit him.
Place. Is it a site
Place.
or is it you set down, set on?
Oh, yeah, like set. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Vice
Vice
versa.
versa.
Ooh, but then this is two E's.
Yeah. Aide de camp.
Okay, that I don't like
But that's a
this.
pun. It's a pun, so it's going to be like tent or something, like something you use in camping or something like that.
I mean,
Tent pole or something.
you're the dad
Yeah, yeah.
of tent
Rivian air mattress, I think is the answer. Um, yeah.
place.
Place.
Piece of work of
Stow?
art.
No. Store? Store? Oh, place of work. That's
Place could
good.
be store.
Stash.
There we go. Oh my gosh.
No, HS. Oh, sorry, SS, I mean.
Was that
Yeah.
a train whistle in the background, Carrie? I'm
It
just hearing kids
I'm
having
hearing
fun.
trains too, but I am not.
It might be on our side.
Okay.
The King's Dominion train. Yeah, you know how like at some amusement parks the
Right,
train is like
Dollywood.
kids. This is like the Amtrak commuter train. It just like powers right through King's Dominion. Yeah, it's just
The
like
bullet train.
yeah, it's got coal on it.
Oh,
Okay, wait,
genetically
genetically engineered? No,
and
genetically.
engineered. But I think it's just like you engineer legal nicety to be genetically. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you've
Yes.
engineered
Yes. Yes.
legal
Yes.
nicety and it becomes genetically. And so this is an erg.
Uh, place excluding outside of as is as with
Excluding. What's this one? Bakery treat is a cronut, donut, muffin.
um
Oh, panini?
pain chocolat.
Panini.
What's 30?
30 is they might be ripe for changing.
Like fruits or diapers. Could that fit? DAIPE. Or they might be ripe for changing. Maybe. Feels kind of
Gross.
aside. Excluding aside.
Aside from.
Aside from. Nice.
So this is stead, maybe?
Like your home.
Bakery is a Danish. So diapers is
Danish.
right. And that's disgusting.
You know what they call Danish in Denmark?
A
Vienna
diaper?
bread. Vienna
Right.
bread.
Really?
True. Yeah, I don't know what they call that in Vienna, but they call it a Vienna bread in Danish, and that's what I've been told.
Hmm.
Comfort, ease.
Please. 15 down. In case my message isn't landing. I don't
In
know
case
that
my
one.
message isn't landing. I don't know. What's across? Coerced into. Pressed?
Nice. Tent pad? Is there such thing as a tent pad?
There's
Tent.
something put under the tent, maybe. If there is, I gotta get one.
Yeah, you're gonna need one.
Way out of
Way
town.
out of town.
Rural?
Could be the rail for our earlier conversation. I don't know.
Oh. We could try it. This looks weird though. Substance
Yeah,
adapted to
yeah.
lab use. Substance
Um,
adapted to... Okay, let's look at this is going to be Earth. So
Earth.
there, it could be
And then that
no.
would be TH. We'd have an E and an A. Thane.
Wait. The Earth doesn't have an N. So maybe it's like
You're right.
H. Oh, maybe it's
not
heart
yarn.
or no heart or heart.
What's
So
that
like
one's 15 down again? I like heart. Oh, it ends in heart. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So
Something
what's
of heart. Faint of heart. Or,
faint?
oh, my message isn't landing. I repeat. Try that.
Oh,
If it's
I
heart.
That works. And then 22
Yeah, I like
across.
that.
Cambodian. Oh,
I
Cambodian.
know this too. I've been there.
Is it?
I've been there. The the
It's
the
not.
national dish. It's something. It's like it's on my tongue. The national dish is called the amok fish, and I ate it, and it ran amok in my gut, and we
Oh,
couldn't leave the hotel room for 24 hours.
brutal.
Wait, fire? What's this? Might be another false
Fire
alarm. Fire drill.
drill.
I think the currency might be like a real, like not like Brazilian. There's the real. It might be like the real. I'm not
Fortune
positive though.
teller.
What are the other ones? Yeah,
Yeah.
seer. Yeah, ria. And early on, make it rolls. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
If it's way out of town,
road.
I like faint of heart, or no, it's going to be something about, I think, about mixing it up, right? So,
Change of
change.
heart. Right, change. Oh, oh. You're right. Earlier, like engineered. Like it's like
Right,
there's like a verb
right.
is the other word.
Tent
Tent peg.
peg. I thought they were called stakes.
Me too.
Agar, I bet.
Hmm.
Way out of town. Road.
Mm-hmm.
Northwestern abode is adobo, maybe? Northwestern, no. Northwestern
Hmm.
is dorm? Dorm.
Hmm.
University.
Oh, the college. Got it.
Oh,
Tire
Grow
is
weary
grow.
tire.
Branching diagram is a tree.
Tree.
Figures in some storied abductions for short are ETs.
ETs.
1M of the
Meas.
measles.
Yeah. MMR is measles, mumps, rubella.
We are not saying that vaccinations are required to prevent measles.
No, this is yeah, this is not sponsored by the Department of Health.
The
Yeah.
MMR.
Maha. Mm-hmm.
I kid, I kid. Okay,
Rubella,
Japanese
it's like, does anybody get rubella anymore? That's kind of lumped in with measles, mumps. It's the big three.
is the
But I feel
rubella.
like
Like,
I forgot.
rubella,
can we? Maybe we just drop the
it never
rubella.
put up the numbers. You know,
No.
it didn't earn its spot the way measles and mumps did.
Right.
Members of a priestly caste of ancient Persia.
Huh. 52 down. Lose progress in a way. Is it regress?
I like that a lot.
Big Apple. Oh no, that's LGA, right?
LGA, lose progress in a way. Re.
LGA. So then,
Yo, what's that 53? I don't know.
obvious choice. No brainer.
Yeah, does that fit? Nice.
Lose progress.
Relapse, lose progress.
Nice. Relapse. Magi are the members of the cast. 70.
Okay.
What you will. Estate.
Nice.
72 down. Brand with cup sizes from minis to world's largest.
It's Reese's, but whoever wrote this puzzle is trying to put our brains in the gutter. I won't have it. Darn say so.
78 down. Small songbird is wren, is my bet. Okay, here we go. Resist. Sister. Something sister.
Sister.
Oh, is it like Twisted Sister?
Oh, Carrie, if that's true, that could be TWI. I think it might be. Oh, that's so good.
Wow. That was easy for you.
Come on, feel the noise.
I want to rock.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wyoming's Cheyenne Frontier Days. Rodeo.
Okay. On. Atop.
Nice.
2-version marketing experiments, A/B tests.
A/B tests.
And I know this because I have identical twins, and I always like to do A/B tests. Cotty thinks I'm just being cruel when I do them, but pod or husk, botanically, is a seed case.
Seed case.
Faultless.
Ideal.
All right. Consumed is eaten. 103 across. Peddled things are wares.
Nice.
Okay, faux gardener.
Faux gardener. That's a scarecrow.
Give for free.
Give for free. Could be seed. What'd you say? Oh, comp. You're totally right. That's good. And I was in Reno last weekend. If anybody should know what it's like to be comped. I was racking it up at the blackjack table, and they came over to take a drink order, and I ordered a Pellegrino, and it took like 90 minutes.
Because they were like, no.
Yeah. I think I told you this right when we got in the parking lot, which was free parking, by the way. You don't see that in Vegas. Free parking in Reno. The thing in the front, I tell you this, it was like the Ambassadors Club, like parking. Like it was like, and Charlie was like, he was like, oh, Ambassadors Club. He's like, is that the people who like make a lot of money at the casino? I was like, sort of. It's the exact opposite. Like, that's not a parking spot you want to earn. Early education option, pre-K?
Pre-K, yep. Okay, 15.
Did that, when you paused, Carrie, did it say that Will Shorts is the author of this particular puzzle?
Well, we can look. No, he edited.
No, edited by him. Ooh, that would have been. I would have taken back everything I said
about the reason.
The great one had written it.
Yeah. Sam Brody is the one who has his mind in the gutter.
Yeah. Shorts tried to elevate him, but he could only do. Probably was filled with ribald clues when Shorts got his hands on it. To elevate it.
Is Mesa
Arizona's third largest city? That's probably Mesa.
Okay. Adjust. Tweak.
Nice.
14 down. Slobbery cartoon pet is Odie, isn't it?
Odie.
Okay, uh-oh. Here we go.
Whoa.
Royal permit.
So RDR, there's no D, so it's something else. It's like reorder.
Yeah. Or reorder or disorder.
Yeah.
So royal permit. Okay, well, we'll have to relax.
So, sorry, how are those coming together?
So royal permit, Lex, we need to it's a scrambled word, so we need to unscramble it to get like another word, and then it like ends with just a random like verb, like order or change or whatever the other ones were.
Whatever that piece is.
Yeah, that's just kind of like you just come up with it.
Okay.
So,
but it's common phrases like change of heart, genetically engineered. So it'll be like order, like, I don't know what, like take one's order, maybe something like that. Fairy tale villain is a witch? No, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe wares isn't right, but it feels right.
Let's see one. Bit of equipment for a vault pole.
A fairy tale villain is wolf.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be like something of order. Clears of snow, say plows.
Could it be royal permit plows? Oh, you have to tell the plow story.
When we were in Tahoe, you mean? And I drunkenly called the guy we were renting the house from and left like a message. It took like 7 minutes to record saying I needed to be plowed. Yeah, that's like not my finest moment.
But then he tried to like, in classic Andy fashion, tried to backpedal on the recording about what he meant about being plowed, which then just made it so much worse.
And then it turned out it was a heated driveway and it didn't need to be plowed at all. We woke up the next morning sparkling clean. I was like, oh, probably could have done without the 6 minute, like, like insane rant about plowing the guy last night. But he's probably still playing to his friends.
Oh man. Okay, that sound is just my Rivian wondering if I'm ready to drive. Everything's good. Okay. Somewhat.
A bit, a tad.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, could this be like the of order? I don't have enough. Okay. Green often found in mixed greens. Arugula?
Arugula.
That's
Out
probably
of order. It's going to be something out of order, I bet.
What did you say, Lex?
I was just gonna say that Andy, that your pronunciation of arugula might be the best I've ever heard.
I am doing Duolingo right at the moment.
For what language?
This podcast is brought to you by Duolingo. Somewhat a tad. 123 is flaw.
Hot things, brief and not lads.
Fads.
Fads. That's better. Awry. Off. Okay. Site with a clothing, shoes, and accessory section. It could be eBay or Etsy.
My screen. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Good question. What's 105?
Measure roughly equivalent to 10 billion 12 downs, ergs. So BTU.
BTU, yeah, so eBay.
Yeah. So this is eBay. Okay. Rages. So it could be
gears. Could end in gears.
Yeah.
Changes gears.
Changing gears. Yep. Nice. What's this one? I can't see because I have you guys on the screen.
French upper house.
French upper house.
That's outside of my cultural sophistication zone.
I don't. Same.
Sweden, NATO, probably. Oh, so it's like Senat or something like the French. Is that the French say Senate?
Chill.
Leave out the E.
What's chill though? Oh, ice? No, ice.
Could be.
Case.
Rick Ocasek. Married to.
Wow. Oh, Paulina Porizkova.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Fiddler's
what?
skill.
He had no K. It was just RIC. That's a bold Rick.
They did it different back then,
Yeah.
What's a fiddler's skill? It's a
twang. Fiddler's skill.
Bowing.
Bowing.
Ooh, nice bowing. I like that.
Smell is an odor. Germantown is. See, once again, Andy, I'm just going to say it, that you and I need to learn some German, especially German pronouns. Yeah. In this case, some basic German words.
Yes. It's holding us back in the crossword. I totally agree.
Really is.
Right. So the crossword has revealed holes in your knowledge historically.
Yes.
Carrie's pretty good at French.
Okay.
Her modern days.
Yeah. Or, or maybe because, my twins were in a French immersion program for 1 semester. And when I asked, after a semester, I asked Augie, do you know how to say please in French? And Wade said, no, but I know how to say shut up, which is en silence. Because I think all the children yell at him, en silence.
En silence.
Oh.
Okay, yes, French, German is a hole for us. Like it definitely.
It's a big hole. Big hole.
And
big
all
German.
the European.
I know ein is 1. I've learned that through the crossword.
We also don't know European rivers very well.
No, not at all.
Is it Stad? STAD? T.
It could be like Scott. And then Carrie's good at the Greek stuff because she was a sorority girl. So I'm weak there as well.
Wait,
Lex, you're probably stronger there than I am.
Yeah.
Lex was a fraternity guy too, so I mean,
Yeah.
I was the least most frat dude in the fraternity.
Take a stab. Look at that.
Nice.
That could be a
yes.
good like a pun or something like et tu brute. Um,
Oh, that would be good. Take a
you know,
stab.
because we got to write our own puzzle at some
But
point.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's
Is
another
so
one.
inclined. Cares to maybe cares to
Cared to?
cared to or is so inclined maybe. Yeah. Good question.
Ah, care. Oh my gosh, I can't spell.
Creed. Oh, Creed. Speaking of music. Speaking of great
Yeah.
music.
Paradise
Cares to.
Lost.
Paradise Lost.
Some colored shirt are polos.
Ooh, very good.
Suffers the cost,
Pays.
pays. Endures is
Endures
last.
last. Man, this
Oh,
guy, Brody's just, oh my
enough is
God,
it
enough.
time.
TMI. TMI, Brody.
Narrow the gap with competitively. Gain on.
Gain on.
Okay, here we go. Glibness.
Glibness. It's going to end in something, it's going to end in blessing. Glibness
Bless.
is blessing.
Blessing. Mixed blessing.
Yes, excellent, Carrie. Oh, so good.
Okay, then this regional divisions in Russia.
Ooh. Are those called oblates? That's just like a weird word in my head, but
Wow.
it's like not,
That is not a word in my head, but I'll
it's
take
like
your.
something like that, I think. Like,
Oh yeah, open door. So yeah, you were right.
oh wow, open door. Oh,
Open
that's good.
door is a policy that
Oh,
encourages.
okay, so we have obla. I'm not sure it's oblate. It's like it's in that zone. Oh, but two D's. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no, D and D, fantasy role playing games, D and D.
Oh yeah.
Not to jump all over that one.
That's where my daughter is right now. She's halfway through a 7-hour game.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wait, that's so cool. We used to own this online thing called D&D Beyond. It was like the for like dungeon masters to manage their games, and so we kind of like got into it. It's like very cool, the creative and hang out with your friends. It's very
I
cool.
mean, they say that TV showrunners are like tend to
Yes,
be
huge D&D.
D&D
Yes, the world building.
maniacs because they can, world build.
That's cool, man. Oh, I didn't know she did. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've told my kids
Is
I
it
want to find like
is
a
it
I
dungeon.
co-op?
Yeah, and she's a dungeon master too, which
Wow.
means, she's the shaper of the journey. I'm getting to a point where I'm ready to go on one of her adventures for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is this dyslexia?
Alexia is like inability to read. Like
I don't
interesting.
know.
Huh. Is that
What's
right?
that?
I just
Inflation measure,
I'm just
CPI.
guessing
Yeah,
because
yeah, I like
bridge
that.
support
Bridge
is a
support
pylon.
pylon. Yep. I think it's pylon with a Y. Author. Yeah, typist. Yep, yep, yep. And then PSI, inflation of
I
a tire. And then
yep.
pomp is what? What's
Ceremony.
ceremony pomp? Yeah. Okay, I like all these.
Kia,
Kia.
the other
Don't we
favorite
don't we
electric
know it?
vehicle. Org enabled by the 16th Amendment.
Ooh, it could be IRS, and then it's not oblates. What's
But
67 down?
it was going to be so good that
So
you knew
good.
it.
That was
I
great.
know it could be IRS.
Puzzle make, oh, Rubik.
Erno. I think it's Erno.
Yeah, I think it is. Oblast or something? Okay. Home,
Oblast. That might be it. That might be it. TS. Yeah. Home of
okay.
Morehouse. Oh, I know this. Atlanta.
And then this is European capital through which the Arcurselva flows has to be Oslo.
I mean,
Even though we just said we don't know many rivers in
yeah,
Europe.
but like everybody knows the Arca Selva. I mean, that's
I mean,
yeah,
come
it's
on.
the Mississippi of the Nordics.
Uh-oh.
Butter substitute. Oh, I thought that was oleo.
Yeah, I was going to say oleo as
Oh.
well. Changing gears. Felt so good. Okay, well, what's this one? Fundamental building block of DNA.
maybe amino acid or no, that's
What's this one? Word after game or floor.
floor plan.
Okay, so then if this is amino, no.
Aminos, like ES.
Okay. It's oleo with an E or an I? I am.
I like what's that big boy right there?
He's head of the pack is the alpha
Dog.
Oh,
Oh no.
alpha male.
male. Center of mass. Oh, is it like
Like in the
what's
church.
yeah, I mean is it like the offering or the
The apse, the nave, the pew, the hmm.
layer is a stratum maybe?
Well, I like that, Carrie.
So what's 100? Revealer of the man behind the curtain. Oh, it's Toto.
Mm-hmm.
What's this one?
Aloha. Maybe it's not oleo. Isn't it like? Is it just like aloha Lee or aloha something? Um,
What's okay, 93. Popular food fish or its genus name.
popular food fish or genus name.
Salmon, cod, snapper?
Tilapia.
Till,
Tilapia.
yep.
When we did a project for like the Monterey Bay on like getting people to eat sustainable fish, and tilapia was the most sustainable fish.
You're just full of interesting facts today.
Yeah, so we came up with a rhyme to sell it. Tilapia makes you happier. And then the funny thing about it was like they we helped them launch that card. Do you remember that card that had red light, green light on fish you can eat? Do you remember this? It was like people have it in their
Oh
wallets for
yeah,
a little
yeah,
while. And we helped them like plan out the launch. And actually, at one point, they had a red light, green light, yellow light, and we were like, no one's gonna know what yellow light is. Like, eat it, but feel bad about yourself, like. Just never know. And so we launched it, and and this is like early days of the internet. So we launched it, and we're like super excited. I mean, we did like a little bit places that we're super excited for it. We like can't wait to see how it's all received. And literally, we like get on the internet. This is when we had to go like website by website. And there was this blog that was like Monterey Bay in partnership with XYZ came out with this like red light, green light fish. And it was like, here's all the fish on the red light list, which is like, don't eat because they're not sustainable. And then the blog was like, so you better eat these fish now because they're like not going to be here forever. And we were like, wrong. Not what we're going for.
you,
Suck them down while you can.
you remember that favorite story of mine of when my sister, brother-in-law, Cotty, and I were at dinner, and this was way before we had kids, so maybe like let's say 20 years ago, and
The good old days.
yeah, the good old days before
Kings, yeah.
That.
Before
and
brought to you by.
but anyway, they had the waitress was like, and we have a special tonight, which is Chilean sea bass. And my brother-in-law goes, wait, aren't those endangered? And she goes, oh yeah, but this one's already dead.
Yeah. This one's past the danger.
You're good.
It's made it
Yeah,
through the danger.
yeah, exactly. I don't think
So you scarfed it down?
we clearly ordered it because it
You're
was
like, how many are dead? Like, could you do 6 dead ones?
accessory in a Jane Fonda workout video.
Oh, like span.
I was thinking like the Thigh Master, but that's
Yeah,
Suzanne
that's Suzanne Summers, I think.
Leg warmer.
One
One maybe
falling.
falling that's a doe, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, fling is toss.
Mm-hmm.
Toss podcast is the ads, except
Ads.
for in our
What's-
podcast, we don't skip
Yeah.
the beer.
Yeah. We were
They're so
convinced.
tightly woven in the conversation, you
We
don't
just
even know they're.
really need to finish this up so I can get back to my time in King's Dominion.
It's a slide. The old King's Dominion slide. SSGT, what? So, sergeant, but like that doesn't.
Yeah,
Something's
that's
weird there, right? Is
well.
it
Oh,
like, something sergeant?
this is switching gears.
Switching gears.
Switching gears, so it's not aminos. I don't know what that
Okay,
is.
so then this is oleo. Okay, well, okay, SSGT, but toss feels right, right? Fling,
Yeah,
toss.
yeah.
What else could it be?
Let's
Okay,
keep it for now. That's the only one we're not sure about.
center of mass. It doesn't have to be aloha, but it probably is. Okay, what's this one? Royal permit.
Temporary out of order. Something like that.
Temporarily.
Temporarily out of order. Or rarely.
Out of order. Okay. Conventions abbreviated. Standards.
I like that.
Number
Oh, wow.
after Zweiss.
It's probably German.
Chat. No. What's this?
What's 2125? Oh, Sarah Lee. Do you think it's Teta?
Tara. Dre.
Tara. Terabyte, yeah, and Dre.
I think it.
Oh yeah, Sway, Dre. Yeah. That one.
Keep that one. Okay, then what's this?
Carbon copy.
Oh, is this a cleric?
Clone.
Oh, cool.
Alola.
Alo.
Center of mass. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be.
Cleric.
Like that.
Wait,
And then,
could it be H? So it's aloha something? Or no? That's definitely.
that's what we thought originally, but
Oh,
then
right,
it wasn't
that's what
really
you thought. Got
anything.
it.
Well, but it still might be right because IL is carbon copy.
That would otherwise be a clone, but let's what's
No,
one
you're
that's
right.
18? I like the cleric though. That's a good should be cleric. Carbon copy. Let's try clone for that.
Okay, so then this is
Church? Stratum with a U, church.
That's it. It was
Take
not
me to church. And then is it like aloha? I don't know. I think it's like aloha lie or aloha he or something.
But oleo, it feels right.
Oleo's not.
Oh,
that.
that does feel right. Aloha. Oh.
What is
just like
109?
O's.
Surveillance is the
TSA or NSA?
NSA, feels like. It could be TSA.
I don't know.
I know. This is when my chemistry
Yeah.
should be in, right?
Sled. Runner on runners. Sled.
Okay. And 126. Cut down is hewed.
Oh, I like that. Row and then so ano
Anodyne or
fundamental building block.
if it's not, if it is, switching gears feels right. Right? So then oleo, because I don't know, unless there's a word like oleal, which I don't know of, and oleo is such a crossword clue.
Oleo is such a crossword clue.
Now this could be TSA. So then that's anatine or an. If it's not plan, word after game.
Fundamental building block of DNA. I don't know, like, are we...
Everything else is done. Oh no, let's go over here and then we'll
Wow,
come back.
that's really hard, huh?
Rudely revel in victory, say, is gloat. 50 across, it may be dropped for effect, is Mike. Cola. Okay, so is that it besides this section?
Yeah, we SSGT. What's the other one? We didn't learn. Oh, Alexia and Aloha High or whatever were the ones we weren't like 100% sure of. You know.
Right. Where was Alexia here? But Tada's feels right. Right? Tada for Magician Cry.
I like Tada.
Okay. So then Anatine. If it's NSA, TSA.
Did you try like an O there? Ano 9, Anna, nearly. Aloha, oh, that's weird though. Anna I or E, Anna 9, Anna 9.
Anna 9, yeah.
Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha, O, Anna 9.
And okay, so I feel good about plan.
Me
I feel
too.
good about switching gears. This is either okay, so let me try I and E there. No. Okay. Ho-e, ho in.
Wait, switching. There's a G missing. Switch in gears is what we have now. Wait, hold on. Switch on, switch. Yeah. There's two G's. We're switching. Switch.
Okay, but we feel good. Leg
If
warmer
only
feels
it's got an E, it could be switched gears. Switched gear.
Switched
Is that right? Yeah.
gear.
Rages. Switched gears to rages. Yeah. Add it, and then go back and
Man, I mean, that would have done a number on our King's Dominion sponsorship if we couldn't have figured that out.
First one in 5 years we don't get. It was pretty easy too.
Yeah.
What was it?
Have you ever had trouble spots like that?
Yeah, for sure. Much more so in the earlier days. But we'll get down to like these ones where you're just like working her out.
Did we lose Carrie?
She was just like mic drop.
Done out.
Yeah, she's like, I'm riding that coaster.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry, I was so excited that I just hung up.
We thought it was a mic drop.
Yeah, we thought that was it. Like, there's no better than that. Just peace out.
I want to know what this word is. What is this word?
Aloha.
Can you?
No, I'm pulling up the
since we
puzzle.
can't see-
What was it? How did you spell it?
The Anna. Here, pulling
Oh
it up.
yeah, or Ada, Anna or Ada.
Add Sorry, it's coming. It's coming. I got so excited. Here we go. Sunday. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, this is brought to you by Google.
Making arrangements.
In the meantime, do you want to hear?
Adenine. What's that?
All right, here we go. Adenine. One of the 4 nucleotide bases in DNA and RNA pairing.
Oh, there's like guanine, which is bad. There's like guanine. It's like there's 4 letters. So adenine, guanine, and I know guanine. 2 others.
It says it plays a crucial role in encoding genetic information and is involved in cellular respiration as part of adenosine, ATP, and other cofactors.
So, I mean, some people say it's the second most important after guanine.
It's part of the Mount Rushmore of
Yeah, it's top 4 for sure. What are the other ones? Yeah. Adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine.
Andy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed is your wife that your brain takes up so much space with this random information?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, 10. This is the only thing in there. Like I took Charlie to his basketball game yesterday, and we were leaving like the pool, and he was like, "Oh, Dad," he's like, "I didn't bring underwear," because he was like had a bathing suit and then his uniform, and I was like, "Dude, we got to go early then because we're gonna be late." And then I drive him all the way, and we pull up, and he's like, "What about my underwear?" And I was like, "We have to turn around and find a Walmart." That's
Yeah.
like the rest of my life, and then I show up here, and I'm like guanine.
You're like, what about adenine?
Yeah, like that whole drive down, I'm like, things about guanine, and like meanwhile he's free balling and driving the passenger seat. Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's her life.
Oh, man. Wait, but I also,
Um,
what's an Army NCO? I thought would
okay.
be
Oh yeah,
So
what is the S and SSGT?
it's a staff sergeant. It's SSGT,
Yeah,
right?
oh
Capital
staff.
S
super
for
sergeant.
staff. Yeah, super sergeant.
Mhm.
And then,
Sergeant.
so an oblate is a person associated with a Benedictine monastery or convent who is specifically dedicated to God and service. They're individuals normally living. They basically
Wait, that's Oblast, the Russian thing?
no,
We
that's
want
oblate,
oblate.
Oh,
which is what
oblate.
you had originally thought, right?
Oh,
Oh.
Oblast is what it is.
Oh, so this
your
is true
mind
stat. You're
said
like,
church.
it's like, yeah, you got to correct the errors. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oblate, change it to Oblast. I like
It
that.
How
sounds like
is
an oblate is like an old school deacon.
Hmm.
Alexia, you're right. It's a disorder that results in the inability to read or comprehend written language, often caused by brain injury or stroke.
Oh.
do you think that Amazon knows that Alexia is so close to Alexa?
It's so close. Yeah, that's true.
I bet that went into some of their brand selection. Like, is that really going to make a difference? Is someone going to
Well, it's
confuse
That's why
Alexa?
they made it Alexa.
Yeah.
Dyslexia is not that you can't read; it's that you just. So it's yeah, because A is without, and dys
Without.
is like
Well, and
something.
Lex, obviously, like lexicon, well, Lex, tell us what the root of
Yeah,
Lex
Lex.
is.
well, is well, Lex is law, so I don't know how that ties in. Let's see.
Lex is law, not reading.
I thought, let's see, Latin, I'm looking it up because when I took law or
Before economics and physics, she was a Latin major.
I was never
The many lives
Yeah.
of
I was
Carrie.
never a Latin major. I took Latin all 4 years of high school and then failed the AP and had to take it for another 3 years in college.
You took 3 years of Latin in college. Carrie, college, you're an adult. You're supposed to be able to do whatever you want. That's crazy
No,
town.
we had a language requirement and I didn't place out because I bombed the AP. So I had
Wow.
to start all over.
Okay.
Well, hit us with it. What's Lex mean?
Law or rule.
Yeah.
So what's lexicon? Like the law of the land?
Uh, Root of lexicon is
Be a sweet rap name for you, Lex. Lexicon.
Yeah, lexicon.
Like the
DJ
words,
lexicon.
like the
okay.
bad
The
boy words.
Greek. See, this is why I didn't know it. It's Greek, not Latin. The Greek
Oh.
word lexis means word or phrase.
Mm.
Okay.
Maybe you
Nice.
should tell this to your wife, Lex, whose name is
So
Lexis.
Lexus, yeah.
the Romans kind of did a remix on the original Greek meaning.
Making arrangements. Yeah. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that. So, and then Oblast, I assume, is just like the Russian version of a state. Yeah.
Administrative division in Bulgaria and several
What about
cities.
and then anything on rubella we should know about?
Yeah, in fact, also known as 3-day measles. So as you were
Interesting.
saying, just kind of
I was giving it a hard time, but
in
actually,
milk.
it goes harder than measles.
It's often mild, with half of people not realizing they are infected.
That's why it's like
Yeah, it's
you
just
jam
like,
it into the vaccine, but like you don't even know you have it. That's the stuff that RFK is focused on.
Really? Yeah,
Let's
he's
go
doing
there.
a great job, Rubella. Do you guys want to know a little bit about Sam Brody? Will Shorts did an intro,
Oh,
and
yes.
you
Tell
should
me about
know
Sam Brody.
this week is his first ever puzzle.
Oh, that's nice, actually. That's really
Yes.
cool.
Sam Brody of Brooklyn is a research scientist and software engineer specializing in natural language processing.
Can
Wow.
So,
our Instagram request to follow him because we only have 10 followers, so it'd be really great if we could get 11.
You think Sam's got like millions?
yeah. Well, he's got 3 careers, so
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
NLP.
time
You
for
got to
sure.
be so good with words to make one of these, to make it to this level. I mean, you
sweet.
think about all those late nights on the local crossword circuit, just slinging puzzles just to try to get one shot at the big time.
Well, that's what I didn't realize. I didn't realize that this is like an extracurricular gig.
I
This
think
is
Oh
it is,
yeah,
yeah.
it is not a
I
full-time
think
gig.
Brendan Emmett Quigley makes a living off of it, but
right.
for other people, I think it's an extracurricular.
Wow.
Um,
Someday, Carrie, someday we'll make one.